Welcome back, people of everywhere. Sorry if I sound a little whatever. I'm feeling kind of under the weather here lately. I don't know what it is, but I probably just got a cold from doing these past few reviews outside in this crappy weather. But I have gotten through reviews while in worse shape, so that is not going to stop me from talking about the 2018 psychological thriller Delirium.
I long from night to night, you'll find me too weak to break this chain.
Delirium is a movie that follows Topher Grace as he is released from a mental institution after being there for, I think it said, like, over a decade. So he's really kind of like a child in a grown man's body. And he is put into his parents' house that is this giant mansion. And he has to stay there by himself in house arrest for 30 days. Now, while he is here, he has to deal with things that he's not really sure if they actually exist or if they're just hallucinations that he's having. Now, first and foremost, as far as Topher Grace is concerned, I haven't really ever seen him in much. There was that 70s show where he was great as Eric Foreman. There was Spider-Man 3 where he was totally miscast as Eddie Brock. Predators, which he was okay. But Delirium showed me that he actually has some real acting chops. Overall, all of the performances in this movie are well done, but most noticeable is Topher Grace. He's just really awkwardly charming, like in scenes like this, where he's just going around the house on a scooter like a big kid, and it really just puts a smile on your face how goofy he is. But that doesn't take away from when things get really creepy, and they get creepy fast. A big part of the creep factor is the beautiful set design of this house. It's just so big and elegant and really haunted looking. And so when things are happening, like there's this rabid-looking Doberman walking around the house, or the house is making weird noises, or he thinks he hears somebody in the walls. It really works to create this very tense atmosphere that I think works really, really well. But that's not to say that the film is without fault. One big problem I have with this movie is the lack of character development with certain characters. Sorry, excuse me. And like his love interest, you really don't know much about her at all except for a conversation that she has with Topher Grace, like halfway through the movie, where you learn a little bit about her backstory. And there's another character which I think they could have done something really cool with, but they take a very predictable route while also not really saying much about his overall character other than it's something that's bad. They tell you what this character has done that is bad, but that's it. You just know that this character is a bad person, and I feel like they could have done a little bit more. Speaking of characters, though, there is Topher Grace's parole officer, and I think she's crazier than Topher Grace is. Like, what was that? What was the point of spanking that statue? And that's not even the craziest thing she does. Check this out when Topher Grace is trying to tell her about these fears he's having, and he doesn't know if they're hallucinations.
You sounded...
Wait, did you hear that? Did you hear that creep?
Yeah, I did. There's something I hoped I'd never have to tell you.
What?
It's your father. He doesn't want you here. You're a nutbag.
What a whore! This man is on the brink of a mental breakdown and you're gonna tease him? And, to top it off, that's still not even the worst thing she does to him. My point? She's a horrible person. Another issue I could have is that some of the twists that are thrown in there, while good, were kind of predictable. I feel like they could have done a lot more with some of the plot elements that they started with, but they just didn't do everything that they could. But overall, I feel like Delirium, as far as like straight to DVD movies go, it does offer quite a bit. There are some good scares, there's some good tension. The mystery of it is, for the most part, well done, just like the performances. So I am going to give Delirium a B+. So, have you guys seen Delirium? If you have, let me know down in the comments what you think. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe. So that I can see you guys next time.
That's not possible.
Why not?
No.
You can't be real. Why not? What do you want? You tell me. Seems like you're the one with the problem.
I long for night to night. You'll find